Hey y'all, and welcome to today's vlog. I'm currently about to be leaving the house. I had to run in here and get her car seat because she has her 2-month checkup today, and I'm pretty sure she has to get shots today, but I really can't remember. But before I can even make it to the doctor, I'm gonna go get my mom because I have Bexley with me, and I've never went to the doctor with Piper and Bexley alone. I'm afraid that if I try to take her in there like by myself, that she's just gonna like run for me, and like what can I do whenever I'm holding the car seat in one arm and like she's just like running off from me? So I just need someone with me so they can carry her in while I carry Piper in, and then so they can carry her out while I carry Piper out, because I don't think I could put Bexley on my hip and have the car seat in my other hand. Like, I just don't think I'm capable. So I'm just gonna go get her all strapped in, and then we're gonna be on our way. Got it. I said I got it. Hi. That took forever. Your passy. Take your passy. She wants milk so bad.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm back home and both of the girls are napping right now, so I'm having to talk pretty quietly. It is a few hours later. I vlogged some at the doctor's office, as y'all seen, and I vlogged just a little tiny bit at my brother and mom's house. My brother and mom currently live together. I was at their house because my mom went with me to the doctor, because I don't like going to the kids' doctor's appointments by myself if I don't have to, because sometimes, not every time, but sometimes I get like really anxious in the lobby if it's like cram-packed full of people, and it just makes me anxious, and I can't stand being in there by myself because then I have nobody to talk to, and it helps having someone there that you know that you're comfortable around to like just have conversation with and pass the time. And so she went with me, but not only that, but I needed help carrying Bexley in because I had Piper to carry in the car seat, and then I couldn't carry Bexley on my hip, so she carried Bexley and I carried Piper. And Piper did have to get shots today. I really like could not remember if they got shots at 2 months, and she was so upset, not because of the shots, but because she was hungry. We were in that doctor's office for 2 hours, but there were quite a few people in there. Like, all of the rooms in the back were pretty much full, so I understand why it took so long, but it's still frustrating when you go to the doctor with a baby and a toddler and it takes 2 hours. You can only keep a baby and a toddler occupied for so long, and then you're just like out of ideas of how to keep them entertained, and then they just eventually just start like going crazy because they want out of there. And in Piper's case, she was ready to nurse there at the end, but I'm not one of those people that nurses in public. Like, the most public place that I've nursed in is my van. So by the time we got out of there, we went to my mom's house, which she literally, I'm not even kidding y'all, she lives like 2 minutes from the doctor's office. So the whole drive to my mom's house, Piper was crying and screaming, and I'm like, I know. I'm like trying to get there as fast as I could so I can nurse her. Oh, and speaking of Piper, she now weighs 11 pounds, and I think it was 13 ounces. I can't fully remember, but I want to say it was 11 pounds, 13 ounces. And her pediatrician said that she's advanced in a lot of stuff. Like, there was stuff that he did to her, and he was like, that's something that like a 4-month-old would do. That's something that a 6-month-old would do. And I'm like, okay. And I don't exactly know what he was referring to when he said that. He was just doing things whenever he said that. Like, he grabbed her hands and pulled her up off the table, I guess to like see if she could hold her head up or something. And then he stood her up to see if she would stand, and that's whenever he was saying all that. So I'm guessing it has to do with the neck and head control and the standing. But he did say something about her eye. He said that whenever like he got her to move her eyes, that one of her eyes looks like it could potentially be a lazy eye. He says it's just a little bit slower than the other one, and he said to just keep an eye on that. At her 4-month checkup, they'll look at it again and see if it's improved. I stayed at my mom's house longer than I expected to. I ended up having to nurse Piper twice while I was there, so it took me longer to be able to leave. But after we left there, I went and got us some food at Burger King, and then I went across the street to McDonald's because I was actually gonna go through their parking lot to turn around, and then I was like, nobody's in line, I might as well. And so I got coffee that I finished before I got home. Does anybody else get iced coffee and you drink it so fast, you're like, how in the world do I drink it so fast? Like, I don't even understand. That's what I do with iced coffees that I get from places. It's like gone before I ever even make it out of town, I feel like. But y'all, something weird but interesting happened whenever I went to McDonald's. All of y'all know this because I've talked about it in other vlogs, and I'm honestly tired of talking about it. I feel like when I'm talking about it, y'all are like, oh my gosh, not this again. So I'm not going to go into deep conversation about this. I'm just going to tell y'all this interesting thing that happened. I went through the drive-thru knowing that most likely I was not going to get what I wanted, but I was going to try anyways. So I pull up to the drive-thru and the girl's like, welcome to McDonald's, can I take your order? And I'm like, yes, please. Give me that caramel mocha iced coffee. And they're like, girl, what? Do you mean the mocha? And I'm like, nah girl, I mean caramel mocha iced coffee. And she's like, oh, girl, do you mean the one without the whipped cream, or do you mean the one with the whipped cream? And I'm like, oh, what? I'm getting this today? I'm getting what I want? And they're like, yeah girl, you're getting that iced coffee that you want. You deserve it. You were at the doctor for 2 hours. Okay, y'all, I'm just kidding. I'm like making up this whole entire story. But for real, she did say, do you want the one without whipped cream or with whipped cream? And I'm like, this is actually happening? Like, I'm getting my iced coffee in the drive-thru? If y'all know, y'all know. I can only get this type of iced coffee on the kiosk inside. So I was in shock whenever she was like, acknowledging what I wanted and acted like it was existing, because they always act like this coffee does not exist whenever I go to the drive-thru. Next time I go to the drive-thru, I'm gonna say, I want the caramel mocha iced coffee with the whipped cream, because that's apparently the way I have to order it to get this one. I know y'all, I'm being all over the place right now. Did y'all just see that hair do that? Like, what are you doing back there? But I think this coffee is hitting me. Does anybody else feel like iced coffee from an establishment hits you a different way than the coffee that you make at home? I think that there's something a little bit extra up in here. Sometimes it makes me feel a little bit funny. I think there's like something that they put in here that's like extra addicting, which is like why we want their iced coffee so much.
Kids, do you know what donut I got for Bexley? A Glade donut.
Glazed? It sounded like you said Glade.
Pull out for them.
I'll just show them in the bag. I don't want to get my hands all sticky. He wanted me to show y'all that. But he just got home from school, and his Aunt Nikki got him that donut for being good all last week at school. And then he picked one out for Bexley, I guess. So y'all, he brought home this orange clip thing, and I just asked him where he got it. Tell them what you just told me. Where did you get this at?
At the right floor beside the white wall. I said.
What Ezra originally said when I asked him, I was like, where did you get this? He was like, at school. I was like, but where? And he's like, on the gray floor. And I'm like, but where was the gray floor? And he said, by the white wall. And I'm just like, I started laughing because it's like, that tells me nothing. Like, was it in the bathroom? Was it in the cafeteria? Was it in a classroom? Like, where in the world did this come from? The way she's holding that is like she's disturbed by it being sticky, but she still wants to eat it. Every time she takes a bite, she gives him a bite.
Oh.
She almost gave him a bite and then she took one instead. Hi, baby. I hope you had the best nappers ever. She's getting crabby, but y'all, I got the sleeper for her at Walmart for only like $4.97. I think it's so cute. I've never seen like koalas and stuff on pajamas or in clothes in general for babies. I thought it was so cute. Like, I love the animals and the colors. I love everything about this sleeper. I just think it's so cute. Hey y'all, it's the next day. I didn't finish the vlog yesterday because I was just feeling so tired. I don't know if it's because I was at the doctor for 2 hours yesterday or that I was just like out of the house in general for like the whole entire morning, but it seriously wore me out. And that McDonald's coffee that I got, it was so good and makes me feel so super energized, but I also feel like it makes me crash. It's like I felt like very antsy, like I felt like in my chest I was just all like hyper, but then in my head I felt like really tired. I know that doesn't really make any sense, but it was like I felt both at the same time and it was like such a weird feeling. And I was like, I don't really feel like I could finish vlogging. Like I feel like I'm getting so drained right now. So I was like, I'm just gonna make it a 2-day vlog. And y'all know me, I never do 2-day vlogs because I just don't. But I guess there's a first time for everything, so welcome to today's vlog part 2. We just got back from taking Ezra to school. This one did really good in the drop-off line. Like stuff has just like fallen behind and it doesn't really even make any sense because it's not like I go several days without doing things. Like I do chores every single day, but if I, for example, don't do laundry for like a day or two, you can come into my house and look at our hampers and it's gonna look like I haven't done laundry in a week. I don't even understand why. But right now I got my coffee brewing and I'm about to go see if it's done so I can put my creamer in it. Okay y'all, today I'm going to be mixing these two together in my coffee. It's the closest thing to a caramel mocha coffee that I can get, okay? It's actually pretty good. I did this the other day, but I've only done it one time and I'm excited to do it again because it's like, you know, like a new flavor. All of my coffee lovers understand what I'm talking about. Coffee's warming up for the first time today and I've taken one drink and that drink told me that it was cold, so I had to put it in the microwave. Here it is y'all. See, I told you I only took one drink and when I took the drink it was already like cooled off. Yeah, that's like nice and hot. See, I think it tastes good with the caramel macchiato, the toasted marshmallow mocha, and then a little bit of milk. It tastes really good. It is a while later. Ezra's now home from school and I have another load of laundry in the dryer that I need to get out and fold and put away.
It's actually not good.
We're currently trying to find Ezra's remote because Bexley had it today and I don't remember the last time I saw it, but she had it trying to get me to change the channel for like the millionth time and I can't remember where she put it after that. But anyways, I have to finish looking for that remote and I gotta get the stuff out of the dryer and do all of that laundry before bedtime rolls around. Ezra also has homework we have to do. This is where I'm gonna end the vlog for today. So thank you so much to everybody that took the time out of their day to watch my video. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit subscribe and to tap that bell so you're notified every time we have an upload. Thank you so much and see you next time. Bye guys.